What makes Singapore the dream destination for the next generation in 2025? In a world facing rising inflation, unstable politics and global uncertainty, one small island nation continues to rise above the rest. Singapore, often called the city of the future, has become more than just a financial hub. It's a model for how nations can blend innovation, education, safety, and opportunity. But what exactly makes Singapore the ideal country for future generations? Let's explore 10 powerful reasons that prove why Singapore stands as the perfect example of progress, stability, and hope for the world's youth. Exceptional education system. Singapore's education system is not just world-class, it's revolutionary. For decades, the country has ranked among the top in global education standards, surpassing even developed nations like the United States and the United Kingdom. The secret lies in its focus on quality over quantity, where students are not merely memorizing facts, but are trained to think critically, innovate, and adapt. In 2025, Singapore continues to lead in global rankings for mathematics, science, and reading comprehension, according to the Programme for International Student Assessment, PISA. Beyond textbooks, schools integrate technology and problem-solving into daily learning, preparing young minds for the real world. With institutions like the National University of Singapore, NUS, and Nanyang Technological University, NTU, ranked among the top 20 globally, the nation ensures that the next generation receives the best education to compete globally. Unmatched safety and stability. Safety is one of Singapore's strongest selling points for the next generation. Crime rates are among the lowest in the world. Less than 1% of the population is involved in serious crimes annually. This means children can walk to school, play outside, and explore their city freely without fear. Singapore's political stability further strengthens its position. With strong governance, strict laws, and a corruption-free environment, citizens trust the system to protect their rights. For young people, this provides a sense of certainty and belonging that few other countries can offer in such turbulent global times. In 2025, as instability rocks several parts of the world, Singapore's calm and order make it an oasis of peace for families and future generations. Advanced technology and smart nation vision. Singapore's transformation into a smart nation is a masterclass in innovation. The government has invested billions in artificial intelligence, 5G connectivity, and digital infrastructure. Every part of the city, from public transport to healthcare, is powered by technology, making daily life seamless and efficient. For the younger generation, this is the perfect environment to grow up in. With robotics, data analytics, and automation being taught from an early age, Singaporean youth are becoming digital pioneers. Startups and tech incubators thrive, offering opportunities for the next Elon Musk or Steve Jobs to emerge. Singapore isn't just preparing for the future, it's already living in it. Thriving job opportunities and global connectivity. For young professionals and graduates, Singapore's job market is a paradise of opportunity. The nation attracts thousands of multinational corporations from Google and Apple to DBS Bank and Shell. Its strategic location in Southeast Asia positions it as a gateway between East and West, providing endless global networking possibilities. In 2025, industries such as green energy, biotechnology, and fintech are booming. The government's Skills Future initiative continues to train citizens for the evolving job market, ensuring that young people can easily upskill or reskill for the future economy. For the next generation, Singapore isn't just a place to live, it's a place to build a lifelong career. Clean and green environment. Singapore is often called the Garden City, but in reality, it's much more than that. It's a model for environmental harmony. Over 40% of its land area is covered with greenery, and sustainability is deeply rooted in its policies. From rooftop gardens to vertical forests, Singapore's urban design combines nature and innovation beautifully. In 2025, Singapore aims to achieve net zero emissions by mid-century and continues to lead Asia in renewable energy initiatives. For the next generation, growing up in such an eco-friendly environment instills values of responsibility and balance with nature, something the modern world desperately needs. Multicultural harmony and global mindset. Singapore is a melting pot of cultures. Chinese, Malay, Indian, and countless others coexist in harmony. Unlike many countries struggling with racial divisions, Singapore has built a society where diversity is celebrated. Children grow up learning about different religions, traditions, and languages, making them global citizens from day one. This exposure gives Singaporeans a unique advantage in the globalized world. In 2025, when cultural understanding and international cooperation are key skills, the Singaporean youth are already fluent in diversity, socially, linguistically, and emotionally. This multicultural foundation makes Singapore one of the most inclusive and forward-thinking nations on earth. Cutting-edge healthcare system. A healthy nation is a strong nation, and Singapore embodies that principle perfectly. The country's healthcare system is consistently ranked among the top 10 globally, combining advanced technology, efficiency, and affordability. Universal healthcare ensures that every citizen has access to quality medical care, from basic checkups to complex surgeries. For the next generation, this means peace of mind. The government heavily invests in preventive healthcare and research, preparing for future medical challenges. Hospitals are equipped with artificial intelligence-based systems for diagnostics and treatment planning. In short, Singapore provides a healthcare model that every nation aspires to achieve. Strong moral and social values. Beyond technology and money, Singapore teaches something even more valuable: ethics. Respect, discipline, and civic responsibility are part of everyday life. From a young age, students learn the importance of honesty, community, and hard work. Unlike in many modern societies where moral decay is evident, Singapore ensures that development never comes at the cost of values. This emphasis on character building helps produce responsible citizens who care for their country and each other. The next generation growing up in Singapore will not only be intelligent and skilled, they'll be compassionate and principled. Strong family and community support. Singapore understands that the family is the foundation of a successful society. That's why the government provides numerous policies to support families, from housing grants to childcare subsidies. Public housing in Singapore is designed to bring families closer together, fostering a sense of community. For the next generation, this means growing up in an environment where family bonds remain strong despite modern challenges. Elderly care programs and youth development initiatives ensure that no one is left behind. In a fast-changing world, Singapore's family-centered approach ensures that the next generation stays grounded and connected. Visionary leadership and future planning. Perhaps the greatest reason Singapore is ideal for the next generation is its leadership. The government doesn't just react to problems, it anticipates them. With a long-term vision that spans decades, policies are designed to ensure sustainability, innovation, and equality. From Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong's Smart Nation initiative to forward-looking economic reforms, Singapore's leaders continuously adapt to changing global trends. In 2025, while many nations struggle with short-term politics, Singapore's steady and strategic planning keeps it ahead of the curve. The next generation will inherit a nation built on vision, discipline, and foresight. So what makes Singapore the ideal country for the next generation in 2025? It's not just its skyscrapers or technology, it's the combination of vision, education, safety, and unity. Singapore shows that a small nation can lead the world not through size or power, but through intelligence and heart. The future belongs to those who prepare for it, and Singapore is already there. If you believe the next generation deserves a country that inspires, empowers, and protects them, then Singapore stands as the shining example. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Infosphere, and share your thoughts. Would you want your children to grow up in Singapore? Let's talk about the future together.